Guys, welcome back to FX World. So today I have a very interesting one for you guys. As you read from the title, this is the Nas100 NASDAQ 15:30 p.m. strategy. Now, when I looked at this information and when I went through all this information that's on this PDF, I could kind of tell that this guy, this was not written by him. And even at the end of this PDF, it says there somebody else's name, not his name. So it clearly shows that this guy just took some PDF off the internet somewhere and he's now selling it and claiming the strategy to be his, whereas this is not his strategy and he doesn't even own this PDF. He's just using this to make money from people. But let's go through this PDF and see what exactly it has on it, and see what kind of information that we can use, in order to be profitable at NASDAQ at 15:30 specifically. So here at the start, all we see is facts about NASDAQ. What is NASDAQ? The market cap. This information is not really important. What we want to know is the strategy and how it works, right? So let's quickly go. Yeah, so we're done with the first part. So let's quickly go to the second part here. So now it says here, strategy requirements. You must have a slight background knowledge of the following four aspects: support and resistance, supply and demand, breakouts and retests, and the New York session opening time, which is 15:30 if you're in South Africa. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys, you know all these four aspects, right? It's very simple. We all know what support and resistance is in the market. We all know supply and demand. So let's quickly read here. Rule of trading: the strategy in general, most traders and investors believe in support and resistance. Without fear, I can say it really does work, but with NASDAQ I have discovered that 85% of the times support and resistance are totally violated during the NY session opening. That is true because during the NY session opening session, the market is very volatile around that time, so I could understand why support and resistance wouldn't work. So let's quickly move on then to the other part. Okay, so it says here trading support and resistance on NASDAQ. So firstly, you need to precisely observe and identify the strongest support or a resistance zone on H1 and H4 time frame. Once you've done that, mark them with your horizontal lines. Bear in mind you are required to market the zones as follows. First trend line should be from a body to a wick. Trend line should be from a wick to a body. So let's quickly see here. Rule number one: resistance. When the market approaches your resistance and the time is 15:28 p.m. for instance, you need to wait for the green candle to touch your resistance first, then execute a buy at 15:30 p.m. You do not take a trade when the last candle before 15:30 p.m. was a red candle. I hope you guys understand this. So in the market, let's say, okay, let me open a chart. Alright guys, so this is exactly what they were talking about on the PDF, right? So if you've been trading for a while, you will be familiar with what support and resistance is. It's very simple. So basically, here's a support right here. You can see it started off as a resistance. We're on M15, and then here it came back and it turned it into a support area. Here's another resistance area which turned into a support area. Here's another resistance area. There's resistance again. There's resistance, and there's resistance. There's support there. There's another support area. So yeah, we can pretty much see what support and resistance is, right? So basically what they meant on that PDF is, let's say, right, it's 15, let's say it's like 15:28, right? The market is about to, the New York session the New York session is approaching. It's 15:28. It's about to be 3:30. So basically what you do is you mark your support and resistance, right? You mark your support and resistance at least like 10 minutes before the time, right? The market is here and the market goes down fast, right? You've marked this part here as your support, right? This part is your support because there it's supported. So you've marked the spot as your support. When the market comes here to this line at half past, if it bounces off here and it decides to go up, right, it supports off this area and it decides to go up, that's when you will place your buy, right? Because now you can see that it has respected the support and it's going up. So you can place your buy when it reaches this area and it goes up, right? But if it breaks the support area and goes underneath the support area, then you can sell because it has broken the support, and you will make a lot of money from either move. If it goes up or if it goes down, you will make a lot of money, because if you know that half past 30 candle, it is huge, right? That move is absolutely huge. So either direction, you will make a lot of money. So before the time comes, before half past 3 comes, 15:30 p.m, before that time comes, mark your support and resistance. If you don't know what support and resistance is, search it up on YouTube. It is free. Education is free on YouTube, right? Forex education is 100% free on YouTube. Search it up on YouTube, what is support and resistance, and you will see exactly what it is, right? They will teach you everything you need to know about support and resistance. So when this time 15:30 comes, you mark your support and resistance and you watch it. So if your market goes to your support, you wait for it to see if it's gonna support off that place or it's gonna break your support, and then you go either way. So that's basically what the PDF says, right? So yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you ask me down below in the description, but go and test the strategy and come back to the comments and let us know if the strategy works for you or if it doesn't. And as here we can see, this is somebody else's name. This is not Ape's name. So Ape did not make the strategy. Don't let him fool you guys. He did not make the strategy at all. But it seems like a good strategy. I will make a video testing it on the actual markets at 15:30 to show you guys if it actually works or not. But you guys can also go test it for yourselves and let me know if it works for you or if it doesn't work for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the NASDAQ 15:30 strategy by Nas100 Ape. Thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe. Also leave a like on this video. Go follow us on our Instagram at fxworld_1. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace.